Hi, I'm Brittany.
I'm Tim.
And we're at Charon's garden.
We just pulled up to the Sunset picnic area. This is where we're parking and leaving our car.
It's January 1st, 2021.
Yep, we are backpacking in. We came here last night and we stopped at a different parking area and car camped and weathered out a storm. It was raining really good and the wind was blowing really hard and it finally started snowing on us.
Yep, so we woke up and there's quite a bit of snow on the ground.
As you can see, it's pretty snowy.
We waited a few hours to see if it would clear up a little bit, but it's not really. So we're just gonna hike on in with all our stuff and set up in the snow.
Yep, so we're hoping to go to Echo Dome and Secret Agent Dome and probably do a little bit of climbing.
If it dries up.
If it dries up. Secret Agent Dome is supposed to have a south face that the sun hits and it's kind of blocked from the wind. So hopefully maybe it's not covered in snow and the rock's a little bit dry.
Tomorrow probably,
yeah,
or the next day.
We'll find out.
Yep. We got all our stuff and we're about to hike out.
Ready to go.
So we're about almost halfway there to the backcountry camping area.
So we downloaded an app, the Gaia Trail GPS map. We have absolutely no service out here. No bars and an X instead of 4G or LTE or anything. But this thing still works and it's still got us on the trail and it is tracking us, our time and our distance. We've almost gone a mile.
We did go the wrong way for a second and
there's two bridges.
We found that out from this, so
that's right.
I'm pretty happy about it.
So download the Gaia Trail Map, GPS Trail Map. It is worth it. It's free.
Yep. So I said we were halfway in the video before this, but now we are actually halfway.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of down trees, so there's a lot of ducking and pushing your way through these ice-covered trees and limbs.
Yeah, it's got everything on the back of our backpack soaking wet. Yeah.
Yep.
We've had to cross 2 creeks, and because of the melting snow and the runoff, it's turned the trail into a little bit of a creek, so it's been a pretty wet hike. But our boots are good and our socks are dry, so there's that.
All right, so we finally made it. We got our tent up. We're about to make lunch. There it is. We dehydrated and packed our own meals for this weekend. This is rice and chicken. We got beef jerky. Let's see, a bunch of ramen. Quick oats with dehydrated bananas and oranges. I think we got rice and we got dehydrated beans. So, good eatings.
See if you can see that or not. It's covered in ice. When you're down there, there's little icicles. They're like little dagger missiles coming at you. I'm gonna flip the camera around and film this path. It's our first morning here.
And it is cold.
It is cold. It's like 25 degrees. I finished my coffee. Brittany's drinking hers. We had oatmeal with dehydrated bananas and oranges and brown sugar. It's pretty good.
It was really good. It was a good night. I slept pretty well, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. So the sleeping bags, they work. I think this morning we're going to hike over to Echo Dome.
3/4 of the way up the mountain. There was no bolts in the roots.
Yep.
So we decided to come back down and check out pear and apple. There's pear and apple. But then we realized we were on the wrong side pretty much, so we'd have to, there's just like a cliff. I guess we could have down climbed it, but we decided instead, since the sun's going down, to find a route to trad climb. So this is the route we did, which is the other side of Echo Dome.
This is our last morning here. That's the moon. Sun's coming up over those mountains behind us. It's about to hit that face right there. So even though there is a trail that goes up the backside, we're not going to do that. We're going to scramble up right through there, up and over to the face to climb that this morning.
So it is what, 8:30 in the morning, and we're packing up our stuff. We're going to leave today, but before we do, we're going to try and get on top of Echo Dome. We did not realize that there is a path, a trail to get to the top. So yesterday we tried scrambling to the top again, but it was getting dark out, so we came back. So that was our second try. And then today I looked on the map online, and there is a trail. So that's what we're going to do this morning.